Greetings, man. Cutler Herky here from Head Smashed In Division in Alberta. And the reason why you're watching this video is because I'm throwing my hat into the ring to be Canada's West Board of Directors representative, replacing Mr. Gord Clee, who's done an outstanding job. And I'm excited and honored to be able to be doing so. I'd like to share some information about myself and some of the ideas I have for the organization moving forward. I know there's going to be more opportunity as we get closer to the election, but here's a bit of me for now. First off, I hope that everybody out there is staying well and healthy during this crazy time. Unprecedented. My wife and I are doing well. We don't have any symptoms. We're practicing self-isolation and social distancing and taking care of ourselves. And for me personally, I'm definitely spending a lot more time connecting with men. So I urge you to do the same if you're not doing that already. So a little bit about me professionally. I'm a professional speaker. I'm a corporate trainer. I'm an author. I wrote a book about leadership. I'm also a gigging musician. So none of those things are going on right now. They've all been canceled. But that's just the way it goes. I also do some online teaching, career development teaching. So there is actually a course going online now. So I do have some income coming in. I've served on boards of directors. I've worked in nonprofit organizations, so working with boards of directors, and I've also done some training with boards of directors as well. So I have a fair bit of experience with being on boards or being around boards. As far as MDI is concerned, I got into MDI in 2009. Chris Ionescu, perhaps a name that's familiar to some, was the one who brought me into the organization, asked me to attend the fire, attended, got blown away, joined the next day. A little later on that year, I did my Sterling Men's Weekend. Then I did my Point program. Did my Learning Legacy Discovery in 2018. I've also done 2 Sterling Men's Weekends courses. I started a team down south called the Highwaymen. I used to actually live 2.5 hours south of Calgary until last May. And so for many, many years, I was driving back and forth to Calgary for meetings, Point program, and so on and so forth. So I started a team down south called the Highwaymen. They're still around today. I'm still a member of that team. And then when I moved closer to Calgary last year, I started another team called Hunter's Moon, which is now a virtual team like everyone else is on Monday nights. I've also been on the division training team and the training rep to MDI. I've been a second for an overdayer. And I've been the Team S1, and most recently I had the good fortune of leading a team that hosted the board of directors when they came to Calgary in November of 2019. That was an incredible experience, and that's really what led me to doing this. When I sat with those men on the board for an entire day and got to know them for the whole weekend, I was truly blown away and impressed by the amount of commitment and intention and love that these men have for us, for you and me. And after that weekend, I made a decision that I wanted to give back and do more for MDI. So this is one way that I can do that. So that's why I want to be on the board. And what I have to offer, I think I have to offer a lot, but most importantly, I think what I see we need is increased membership. And maybe that's an obvious thing to people, but we lost a lot of people a while ago for a lot of different reasons, and now it's time to rebuild. We've been doing a great job, I think, virtually by getting people responding to Facebook ads, etc. And a lot of people are hopefully joining teams, certainly coming to visit and spending time at meetings. So I think membership's important. I think focusing on younger men is important. Focusing on a diverse population is also important. And I have a few ideas around how to do that. I think we need to continue this virtual situation because it's working. And I think that one of the ways we can do that is, we have some fantastic videos on the MDI website from testimonials from men who talk about why men's team is so important for them. I think we should have a lot more of those on our social media platforms where men are creating videos just 1 minute, 2 minutes long, putting them on their social media and attracting other men. Another way I think we could increase membership is by using Meetup, which a lot of us already use. We can actually have information sessions or recruitment sessions, whatever you want to call them, on Meetup. and reach out to people all over the world to join men's team virtually. So, man, face-to-face, if we ever get back to that, the jig is up. We don't know if that's going to happen sooner or later or ever. But nonetheless, we can certainly use Meetup to do that. And the other thing I think that's really important is to develop a clear package for what a man's return on his investment would be if they were to join MDI. I think that's really important. I don't have a clear picture of that. I know some of the reasons why I'm an MDI, but I think that would be something that would be really helpful. So those are some of the things that I want to focus on. Again, more will come as we get closer to the election. Thanks for listening, men. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Take good care.